A wonderful workshop that is going to be live tomorrow at 11 a.m. It will feature myself and my very good friend and colleague, Melilssa Robinson, a hypnotist who specializes in, among other things, self-hypnosis. And tomorrow we're going to be talking about an amazing topic, how to overcome, I see an encoding overloaded, consider turning down something. Not sure what that means. Maybe volume? Not sure. Okay. Anyway, technology aside, hopefully you are able to watch this live. And it looks like maybe might need to start the stream again. If you are with me live on YouTube, and you can just tell me if you can see me and hear me, because it looks like something is frozen somewhere. Let's see. Not sure what's going on here. Thought I was live on LinkedIn. Let's see if anything's happening on Facebook. Let's just see. Yep, looks like I'm live. Okay. Sorry for all that nonsense. We'll get rid of that later. Anyway, my name is Melilssa Boher Jacobson. For those of you that don't know me, I am a confident life coach, certified hypnotherapist, and a certified medical hypnotherapy practitioner. And today I am talking about my topic today as part of a series on overcoming stress and obtaining phenomenal coping skills. Today I'm talking about the difference between good stress and bad stress. And we're also going to be talking about how to really manage stress. It's so very, very important for your physical, mental, and emotional health to have a way to manage stress. And that's what we're going to be talking about today, why it's so important, so that you don't get into bad stress, which is also known as allopathic stress, and good stress. What is good stress and what is bad stress or allopathic stress? Also known as chronic stress, and why it is such a bad thing to get into this bad allopathic chronic stress state, and what you can do to overcome it. And as I mentioned before, I'm going to put in the comments a link to a fantastic workshop that you should definitely come. It is free. Tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, we are doing a free workshop, and we're going to be sharing some information and teaching a little bit about how to use self-hypnosis for stress relief. And this is a fantastic thing to know, a fantastic technique, because self-hypnosis, the kind of self-hypnosis that we're going to be discussing, is so powerful. It combines aspects of TM, Transcendental Meditation, with self-hypnosis. It is incredibly effective, easy, powerful, and something that you can take with you anywhere, whether on an airplane, whether you're at work, whether you are in a store and you're starting to feel stressed, or you've just looked at your bills and you're feeling stressed, or you've just gotten a notification about getting laid off, whatever the case may be, or you've watched the news, or you're breaking up, or you're having a relationship issue. Self-hypnosis can alleviate stress, and it can put you back into a state where you can think rationally and you can start to solve problems, as opposed to when you're in stressed state, your emotional regulation, your ability to think, your ability to solve problems is not available to you. So this is what we're going to be learning. So make sure you join us tomorrow. It will not be recorded, so try to get there 11 a.m. Eastern Time with Melilssa Robinson and myself. About a 35, 40-minute workshop, free, on the powerful method, self-hypnosis. This particular method that Ramona is expert in also combines aspects of Transcendental Meditation, which has been studied extensively, and there's tons and tons of scientific data on how meditation is very effective for stress management, But when you combine it with hypnosis, it is way, way beyond effective. So make sure you join us for that tomorrow morning. But today's topic, we're talking about bad stress, good stress versus bad stress. So what do I mean by this? So good stress is stress that helps keep us alive. Stress is part of our survival system. It is necessary. It is what keeps us alive in a life-threatening situation. It is the fight, flight, or freeze response. There's all kinds of biological and physiological things that happen when we have that good stress. It's good because it's designed to keep us alive. It helps us fight off a predator or a threat. It helps us flee or a threat or flee a survival event. It helps us think clearly during a survival event so we can outsmart a predator, or we can have really good thinking ability to overcome a survival situation. So it's a very, very good kind of stress. It helps us, keeps us alive. The bad stress is when we stress over things that are not life-threatening on a habitual basis, on a chronic basis. We call this bad stress because it turns into a habit, and it shuts off the ability of our brain and our body to distinguish between life-saving stress and just habitual stress. The mechanism gets worn out. The adrenal gland, the whole system, the physiological and biological processes, when we are constantly having stressful, fear-based thoughts about anything and everything, we actually turn our system, we turn it the gate between, being rational around distinguishing between a life-threatening event and just stressing out over something. That gate stays open, and we get into what is called allopathic stress, and this is very, very bad. It's bad for our emotional health, it's bad for our mental health, but it's especially bad for our physical health. This allopathic stress is one of the leading causes of heart disease, heart failure, cancer, diabetes, obesity, dementia, memory issues, pretty much any and all physical ailments that are devastating to a human being are brought on, exacerbated skin conditions, gastrointestinal disorders. These are all correlated with allopathic stress. So what do we do about it? How do we stop this bad stress? Well, one of the ways that you can do that, sorry, my phone should have been turned off, but one of the ways that you can do that is by learning techniques that actually are proven scientifically. There's data that says these techniques work, and one of them is self-hypnosis. And especially the form that we're going to be talking about tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. You do not want to have this allopathic stress. And if you are addicted to chaos, and if you are constantly criticizing yourself, and you're constantly in a state of responding to circumstances with a stress response, you are not going to live as long as you should. You are going to have major health issues. So it's absolutely crucial that you have some strategies to get yourself out of that allopathic stress state. It is crucial for your life. And this is what we're going to be talking about tomorrow. And this is what this series is all about. We need to understand that stress starts at the thought level, that our thoughts trigger a hormonal response in our bodies. And if we are constantly having stress and fear-based thoughts, we're going to open that gate between us and allopathic stress, and we're going to be in a constant state of stress, and that is damaging to every organ in our bodies. So it is absolutely crucial. So again, you must have a tried, a true, actually effective way to get yourself out of allopathic stress. And the crazy thing about stress, my husband is going through something now with a family member. He doesn't feel stressed, but his body is starting to show signs of stress. So it's very stealthy. Stress is very stealthy. We can think, oh, I'm calm, I'm relaxed, I don't feel stressed out. You might not realize that this stress is happening physically inside. And that's why it is so important to get into a practice, a daily practice. Ramona's going to talk about it tomorrow, how this method actually got her through one of the most devastating diagnoses that a person can have, and that is cancer. She's a beautiful young woman, but she went through a cancer experience, and one of the ways that she was able to go through this experience, one of the most crucial aspects to help her through that experience and to the other side now of being cancer-free, was this method, this self-hypnosis method that she's going to be talking about tomorrow. So please make it your business, even if you have a busy schedule tomorrow. It is really crucial to your life and the quality of your life. You don't want to be ill. You don't want to have stress-induced illnesses. Get yourself to that workshop tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hi, Chris. Thanks for joining me today. I'm glad that you're here. And thank you for letting me know that you're here. So it's very, very important that you get to this workshop tomorrow. It is, your life kind of depends on it. Your quality of your life, your health. It's really important that you have, as I said, a tried and true way to make sure that you have a way to manage stress, because allopathic stress, bad stress, chronic stress is a life-threatening crisis. You've got to learn that circumstances don't stress you out. It's your thoughts, and it's the way that you manage your thoughts that leads to this allopathic stress response. And we really, if you have people in your life, and we all do, that are in a constant state of chaos and stress and falling apart constantly, it is having an impact on their physical health, and they might not be aware of it. So if you can, please get to that workshop tomorrow. I'll make sure that I post a link to it in the comments. And I hope to see you there tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. In the meantime, this is Melilssa Boher Jacobson. I thank you for spending your time with me today. And we've been talking about good stress versus bad stress, and why it's so important to know the difference, why it's so important to get control of that allopathic bad stress now. I hope to see you tomorrow morning in the workshop. If not, I will see you here, because I'll be going live a lot this week. I've been off for a week. I also wanted to point out to you that another crucial aspect of health is sleep. I do have a special going on right now. I have a really fantastic course that I just completed, and it is called The Insomnia Antidote. It is only $19 right now. I'm going to post a link to that below as well. Sleep also is implicated in all of the major health issues known to mankind. It is absolutely crucial for your health that you get off the insomnia train. And in that course, you're going to be educated about the ways that sleep affects our health, how good sleep helps us and how bad sleep hurts us. It is a life-threatening situation. It is an epidemic, and why your kids have insomnia, why 5 to 6 hours of sleep for your teens and your young adults is life-threatening to them and to the rest of us. So please make sure you check that out. Check out that course, mini course. It's on special right now for $19, and it's life-changing as well. So I'm going to leave it at that for tonight. I thank you for your time listening, and I will see you hopefully in the workshop or on the next live. Thanks for listening.